Hey guys, it's Scott with another tool thought. So today we're going to look at the Kaiweets Intelligent Electric Soldering Iron, the KETS-02. This was sent to me by them and requested to review, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it paid promotion. I've already had the box open. I've reboxed it so you can kind of see what goes on in the package, and we'll try it out for the first time together. What we got, as you're gonna see, inside you got the soldering iron, one of the tips, a cap, and the 65 watt power cube. It's powered off of USB-C. Let's take it out and look at it. So what you got here is the screen, and you got some adjustment controls. There's the USB-C port. Ignore the popping in the background. That's just a space heater supplementing the heat in my poorly heated office here. So it comes with multiple tips. I tend to, as a low volt tech, just use this knife edge one because you can get pinpoint or wide, wide heating. You're gonna shove this in till it snaps. And then we're going to put the collar back on. Set that aside. There's your power cube. It's got a what is that? GAN. I'm not sure what that denotes, but I'm sure it's something like a power delivery port. And a USB 3.0 port. It's very heavy. And you got the cap, which is a twist lock. Okay, I had to answer a phone call, so I don't remember where we left off, but here's the cap. It's a twist on, and it locks on, it locks into place. Seems to be very nice aluminum, anodized aluminum. Bottom of the box, you got an instruction manual. The cord that comes with it is very nice silicone. You can see the ends here. Nice aluminum, real durable, thick. Because it's a heating device, so it's gonna pull some power. You also get a little stand. And then you water the sponge there to clean off your tip. Now, I'm not a proponent of the sponge. I prefer to use brass wool because it doesn't bring the tip temperature down when you clean it off with a wet sponge. That's in the box. And then we have, okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 6 tips of various types. We've got, let's go through them one by one. Kind of an oval tip there, a wider oval tip, just a pointed one, a real fine one, and then another chisel tip that I think is a little bigger than the one I have. So all this, tips, a stand, transformer, soldering iron, and the cable. And those are all that's going for about $90 on Amazon. Now I know it reads out in Fahrenheit and Celsius. I've plugged it in and played with it and converted it over to Fahrenheit because America. So I don't do Celsius, but let's plug it in and see what the display looks like here. If I can do this without knocking my camera stand over, might be a little difficult. Let's see here. So you've got a child lockout feature that when you first plug it in, I think it wants you to, there you go. So now it's heating up. As you can see, it's got a beautiful little display. It's got a temperature readout. I've got it set to the max Fahrenheit of 508 degrees, which translates to 7 something Fahrenheit. And it's got a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, but a little percentage bar at the bottom, and that's how much power it's drawing from its power cube. So I can smell it heating up already. Looks like it's already to temperature. So what is that? 5 to 10 seconds to heat up. So let's try and tin the tip. Oh, I'm gonna catch my desk on fire here. The cord's a little bit short, but so to tin the tip, I'll sometimes use this tip tinner because it's also a cleaner. Some guys don't like that. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but let's see how she deals with some solder. Yeah, that's I don't know, guys. This is rosin core solder. It's real fine. There, it's heating up now. But there you have a tin tip, and she's smoking. Let's see what she does here. There's lots of features of it. I'm not, I mean, it's a real nice soldering iron. I'm not going to keep it in my tool bag. I'm going to keep it in my garage because it has to be plugged in. It's not rechargeable or anything. So I'm just going to keep it for projects in the garage or whatever. The one I have in my tool bag is a butane powered for portability, and you know, I don't have to look for an outlet. That cord is really heavy. So some of the features. It'll shut down. Well, it has to see a power disconnect for it to shut down. Yeah, you can set the temperature. You can set the screen brightness. You can calibrate the temperature. Set the temperature units, sleep time, sleep temperature. You know, if you want it to go into a lower power state, you can lock it out. Child mode, handheld mode. You can tell it if you're left or right-handed. And it actually, you can do a firmware upgrade on it. So when it's plugged into a computer or whatever, I don't know why you would need to do that, but that's gonna be it, guys. I mean, the thing is pretty impressive. It's going for about $90 for the big kit. You can get the kit without all the tips. It just comes with one for, I believe, $40 to $50. But I just looked on Amazon today, and this big kit is about $90. And again, they sent me this to review, free of charge. They didn't put any restrictions on me to give it a good review. They just said, review it honestly. It's by Kaiweets. It's they make decent electronics, multimeters, clamp-on amp meters, soldering irons, things of that nature for a decent price. Obviously their meters and things like that aren't gonna compete with like a Fluke or something like that, a higher end Fluke, and their soldering irons aren't going to compete with like a high end bench temperature controlled Weller. But I mean, for the price, it's a very nice, slim, nimble, nicely made, well built soldering iron. We'll see how it does, living in my garage with the temperature changes here in Ohio. If it craps out after a couple of winters, and it's been pretty cold out here. So that's gonna be it, guys. That is the Kaiweets KET S02 soldering iron. I thank you for watching. Let me know if you need to know anything in the questions. Have a good day.